What did we call it? I'm gonna look in the big folder of randomizer categories. What did we call it? Okay, go to D. There's so many in here. We've got dog type, Dominic Cummings phrase, donkey, double, druid phase, druids, druid phrase, Dunlop phrase, egg, Ike. I guess it was one of these. Druids?
Of course. And of course, my son, I don't know if you know my son, the comedian Jimmy Carr, he's really got me onto this stuff. It's called Pre-May. It's
That's
utterly...
interesting. And Jimmy, your son's Jimmy Carr?
Yeah, well, don't tell too many people, because people are always saying, oh, you only got on 8 out of 10 cats because of your father, but...
Absolutely. It was 7 out of 10 cats before you stepped in.
We were completely...
Peebus, Weebus, Peebus, Weebus, Peebus, Weebus, Peebus, Weebus, Peebus, Weebus, Peebus, Weebus, Peebus, Weebus.
the stream. Who said goodbye?
No, here we go. Let's finish this off. Preempting me. Preempting the goodbye. No, there is no good night. Who's generating the results on this? No, hang on.
Please, come quick.
Okay, what do they call Woodlice by you? Could we put this to a beat? Could I get to the base of that pillar? Could I get to the base of this pillar, do you think? Yeah, I think that's the play. I think the play is to get down onto that geometry somehow. Yes. Yes.
commented on the similarity between some intimacy guiding devices you can get, which will say things like tickle, kiss.
Oh, like Twister.
yeah, like,
Twister
like
for
a sexy
sex.
Twister.
Who needs Twister for sex?
What are you saying here?
I don't know. Rolling it back. Anyway. I'm rolling it back. We've never had that discussion. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hang on. Am I hovering a pixel off of the bottom of my screen here? Oh, it's because I probably moved around. I'm hovering a pixel off the bottom of my... Can people see a pixel down here? I'm hovering by a pixel. That's completely unacceptable. It looks like the preset positions that my webcam moves to with my hotkeys. It's a pixel off. It's a pixel up. Blood. Oh, hang on. No. There we go. There we go. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. It's because I changed resolution. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Being Told Hello by me. How are you doing? I went on a 4 and a bit hour long walk through the hills today, and I feel absolutely fucked. So, I actually think this is a good thing. I think you can coast on the wave of fatigue like a surfer over an absolute river of trash, and you can hit a real sweet spot when you get your second wind and you've got a little bit. Somehow, it doesn't make any sense. You feel tired, but you also feel frenzied. You feel like you've hit a frenzy status effect. Oh, do you know what? Here's another contributing factor. I broke my 4-year caffeine abstinence in the middle of the walk, and that's possibly had a bit of a long tail of adding some frenzy in. No, not oh no. Oh yay. Oh yes. Oh wahoo. What did you see? I don't go see anything. I saw a number of historical water wheels. I went through Sheffield's Riverlyn Valley. Lovely walk, but I do it every Friday. But because I got ill, I missed a couple of weeks. So now doing it again, absolutely killer. You lose that little bit. You lose stamina straight away. How does the fizz feel? I don't know. I feel like I'm annoying. I feel like the caffeine's just all the normal things I regulate myself with. They're sort of gone. It's like they're all being crowded out by like fast goo. Which actually it probably is, because probably my heart's beating faster out of the sheer panic of realizing that I'm alive. Was it a choice to break? Yeah. I asked for a cup of tea and I didn't say any additional magic words like mint, peppermint, rooibos, herbal, or decaf. I said none of my keywords and I got it full strength. And I've slowly seeped into the precipice of absolute madness. But I do think it suits me. I think it's a look I can inhabit with grace. I think frenzy sits well on me like a beautiful hat. So it's all in hand, or if it's not all in hand, it's on purpose. It's all on purpose. I put some EQ and effects on my mic. Tell me if you think this sounds, but this is normal. I've let you come in and hear spend a little bit of time with me with my normal, natural voice. This is me unaffected, just with a gate, a limiter, stuff to stop me hitting the very threshold of what the amplitude the signal can carry. And now we're going to EQ. I'm EQ'd now. I'm EQ'd. A little bit of EQ. Now, Martijn said, if I ever wanted to bass boost myself, I can sound like I've got authority, like Thor from Pirate Software. The way to do it is not to turn up the existing bass frequencies, it's just to add more bass. So this is just a bass booster. And that's been added in. I hope it's okay. Hope it's not too much. And then a compressor to manage some of that. What do you think? Is this better? Is this better? Sounds the same? No. No. You're wrong. You're so wrong. Do you know how ignorant you all sound? Do you know how ignorant you all sound? It is different. It sounds better. Sounds like you're in a big tube. Yes, that is the weight of authority. What you are hearing now, the tube is the cultural pressure of listening to someone who carries the implicit authority of a deeper voice. Turn it back off. Yeah, and we're coming back off. We're going back to Wimp mode. No offense, Wimp Dork. We're going back to prepubescent boy. We're just going back to normal. We can call it normal. This is all the effects off. There's nothing changed. And now we're coming back in. We're going back in. EQ, bass boost, compressor, authority. Here we are. Here we are. The only thing keeping me away from hitting a lot of people don't like Thor from Pirate Software because he puts a bass boost on his voice or he ran away from a guild raid. For me, it's that he writes he makes the most fatuous little diagrams while sort of saying nothing about life. And he says things like, here's person A and person 2, and he'll draw in black and white 2 boxes. And later, for no specific reason while talking, he'll draw a line between the 2 boxes. And people love it. My voice, can you hear it? For a second, I think this sounds muddy, and then I get used to it, and you turn it off, and you sound flimsy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Once you've added in the bass frequencies, for a moment, they'll sound muddy. Because I've done a little bit of EQing. Honestly, I don't trust myself to be fantastic EQing, but I raised the bass a little bit, took off the rumble, tiny lowering on the mid, and then a tiny little pinpoint up on the little barrier between like the high mids and the high end, hopefully to add a tiny little bit of clarity. I know Mono and people like that will probably have strong opinions on exactly how that should be. I did a little bit of that. There's hef now. It feels good, doesn't it? No. If you've got a tiny speaker, you won't hear it. But it sounds good, right, Martijn? I presume you have headphones on that are each the size of a fist. Does it sound all right? Something sounds a little off. It sounds better though. It might not be perfect. But you have to say, I'm telling you, you have to say it sounds better. I think it's a bit much. All right. I'm going to maybe take the EQ down. Maybe the EQ is doing too much of the sound. No, take down the EQ that lifts any of the bass. I think it's a bit heavy, catching some extra verb. Is it resonant around one frequency or something? Well, actually, because I can't hear it now. I learned from practice. I learned very quickly. I can't do any of this if I'm hearing my voice as I'm speaking. I have to record it and then listen. So anything you think needs to be changed, you have to tell me. Because if I listen to it, I lose the ability to speak. I'm definitely realizing there's no CC. No what? No closed captions. Really? I've lost my closed captions? Oh, I should probably look with it. As a Bose headphone user, this is a tad much. Okay, shall I bring down what do you think needs to come down? Do you know what? The bass boost is too high. Yeah, that is too high. I'll turn the bass boost down a little bit. There you go. I'll turn this down a little bit. There you go. That's probably more. There you go. Is that better? Yeah, it was too much. Sorry, actually, it looks like I turned it higher for fun at some point, but it shouldn't be that high. Lovely. There we go. Look. No. I'm not back to weak. I still have authority. All right. That's that. That's the new mic. It sounds good. I sound better. I love sounding better. No, I'm not ineffectual. All right, I'm turning it back up. Turning it back up. I've been goaded. The thing about goading me is there's no sport to it. I'm turning it back up. I'm turning it back up. I've been goaded. No, I agree, Martin, but I got goaded. Don't look to me. Look at the goaders. If I get goaded, I react. I'm sorry. Look, everyone who knows me knows it was my long-term fate to become a lol cow. If you goad me, I just react. I'm probably only saved from that fate because I'm aware of it and I can flag it up. And I can say things like there's no sport in kicking me because I'm vulnerable and self-aware. If you goad me, I will react. Can you go full Chrome Watch shadow mode with it? No, because I just need to get it at the right parameters and then not touch it anymore. I'm bringing it down again. I was only joking. I can't really be goated. I'm impervious. I'm an absolute mental fortress. Okay. It's gone down a bit. I think it's all right. If anyone genuinely, and I'm only going to listen to Mono or Martine on this, if anyone genuinely thinks it needs a little bit of tweaking in a direction that you can clearly articulate, I'm all ears. Anyone else, shut the fuck up. Shut the
Fuck.
be quiet. I think it's good now. Cheers. That's the power of having buddies. Now, the next thing on the slated on the agenda. Thank you, Albron. Thank you, Albron. I wish I could promote you, but I'd never make you a mod in my life. I wish there was just a next tier, but you get nothing for it. Could you run it through a rat? No, that would fuck the frequencies. Come on, Red. Think about what you're saying. There's VIP? Nah. Something between those. Something still lower than that. There's a lot more dynamic variation based on the distance to the mic now. Might be the compressor I don't know. Why pretend I know? Maybe. Compress it more. Yeah, you're all VIPs to me. Apart from Wimp Talk, sadly. I don't really understand. Maybe it's just showing subs. Do you all identify as subs here? You are all VIPs. Look, you don't want a stratified hierarchical system, okay? Everyone thinks they want it. And then probably if they're benefited by that system, they'll love it. But some people will suffer. It's showing subs as VIPs. Who cares? This has never been a problem before. Don't realize it because it'll bother you. It's bothering me. I'm just going to unrealize this. Let's just go back. Let's just talk about the base. If you move back an inch, it all but disappear. That's okay, because if you're going for the deep voice authority podcaster, you have to fucking eat them. You have to eat the mic anyway. Roll it back. No, it's good. People don't seem to understand it's good. I don't know how more emphatic I can be on this one point. It's good. I'm only bothered by I never make you a mod in my life. Oh, just people not like being goaded. I guess it's not pleasant. I guess we could just all agree not to do it to each other. Not the voice thing. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not rolling back anything. The bug only exists when observed. John, you're so wise. You should be a VIP. Okay, the next thing that I want to look at is the new democracy system. I never got goaded. Shut up, mate. I've goaded you into saying that. People can't realize I'm winning because I'm thinking 9 steps ahead. There's a new democracy system. I'm going to enable it now. There's nothing really to use it for, but there will be next week. If this works, I'll design more Dungeons of Democracy for next week. Oh, you've never goaded? Okay, well, I experience your behavior as goading. So with that feedback, you now can take steps to alter how you talk to me. What is this? The Sean Morley's Player's Handbook? Yeah, kind of. Okay, democracy is on. Now you can create a motion. I'm not bound by it. We're just We're just checking if the system works. So you can... Oh. One moment. Something in the CSS is making the fonts that should be white not be white, but that is a thing I can fix quite quickly. I know exactly what's gone wrong. All that's wrong here is that the fonts are black and they should be white. And I'll just fix that now. I think that is a very quick CSS fix. Color equals white goes in that. And then... yeah, color equals white goes in that as well. Color white, that goes in that. And then color white, that goes in that. And that's just going to make all the fonts white, I think. I'm pretty confident that will just make the fonts white. And then let me just put that on the site and then we'll just refresh. Easy problem to solve. I would call this a massive success because the problem that we're solving was easy to solve. Oh, is 4 not working? Is 4 really not working?
Fuck.
Oh, hello. Oh no, that is a problem. Why is that not working? Listen, let's just fix the CSS first because we can't read a lot of the text. Switch, CSS, John Moore, switch, CSS, democracy, CSS, upload and replace, loading 6 kilobytes to the server, loaded. And now we just need to refresh this and then we're going to start again. And 4's not working, so that's already a bad sign. But democracy's on again. This has been an accessibility nightmare script. What do you mean, funky? Oh, because the closed captions isn't on. Okay, motions are back on. Please submit a motion. There we go. That looks a lot better. Yeah, proposed motion from Albrot. You can accept or reject this motion. So you can accept or you can reject it. Do you want this? 1 rejection, 2 rejections, 1 accept, neck and neck. Next one wins. Next one through is going to win the vote. The target is 3. The motion is now open for debate. Okay, the motion. Hello, Dr. Butt Doctor. Okay, the motion is now open for debate. But the for and against aren't working. The for and against aren't working. Huh. I don't know. Okay, Burnzoid suggests we hold a premature vote. Aye or nay? This, I think... I wonder why for and against. I have... Do you know what? A simple reason it might not be working is if I didn't update... If I didn't update a particular JavaScript file that's supposed to handle... I've got a JavaScript file and it handles all the different commands. And then it always just sends the commands off to other stuff that handles them. Maybe I didn't update that and so it just doesn't recognize for or against. Sean's gone full programming now. Yeah, I'm honestly with it. I honestly feel like I can say I do coding and programming without having to make some weird hand-wringing caveat. Okay, we have to refresh because if I was right on that, democracy on. I'm gonna hope that was the problem because that would just mean it's fixed already. Pizza time, new motion from Albrot, accept or reject. I'm gonna accept. I accept your own proposal. Okay, 1 more acceptance. Or 1 rejection. Okay, motion is open for debate. Can you hear, by the way? You can hear the sound effects. Am I got that right? Okay, please let this
Fuck.
4 Damn it. Okay, an amendment's come through. Yes, it's dinging. And the amendment's broken. Hasn't come through. No, someone said yes, ding. I don't understand. Yeah, it registers a ding. Let's accept this. It was working in my test environment. This makes me think I've failed to update something. I wonder if there's something in here that I've obviously failed to update. This has been updated. Yeah. All right, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. I don't know what's wrong. Listen, actually, given this is my stream and I can do whatever I want, given that this is my stream, why don't I... This would help me a lot. If I go to SeanMoore.com... and then full screen this... I wonder if I could pop out the console so you don't get to read it. Is there a danger of letting you see the console? Probably. Yeah, there's probably stuff exposed here that you shouldn't see. But if I were to refresh this, then there'd be two versions of the site, right? And then on this version that I can see and you can't, I will see... So do it again. You'll get like... Things will be doubled in chat because there's two versions of the site. But if you do a motion here, and when there's an error, I can read the console, and then it might tell me what the problem is. So can you just go through it again? Just propose a motion, accept the motion, and then yep, strawberry topping. So the reason you're seeing two versions of this is just because there's two versions of the site. We want to accept this. One more acceptance. And now we want to do fuck. And then strawberry is delicious is my argument in favor. Yeah, okay, brilliant. Uncore in promise cannot read properties of null. Do you mind if I just fix this? And then I'll just fix it now. Do you mind? Do you need music or something? Will you get bored? Do I need to crack the window down for you? I'd love to just fix this now. And then as a reward, we'll play a PlayStation game, you know? I'd love to just fix this now. Wouldn't that just be so nice? You don't recognize that variable? Why? Literally, why don't you recognize? Why don't you recognize it? Okay, I'm not going to let you see my code. Sorry. Why don't you recognize? Why don't you recognize that? Is there ever a time when that's deleted? Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, that doesn't... Okay, so I'll tell you what the problem is. The for and against arguments are supposed to live in a container here, a div element that's supposed to live like here in the center of the screen. But when we get to appending the text boxes into it, JavaScript is saying, I don't know what you're talking about. What container? And that's interesting because at the very top of the script, there's a bunch of declarations, and one is to get that document.getElement by ID, voting container. And then later on, when you're submitting your for and against arguments, it makes them. And then the last thing it does, it appends them to that container. But why do you suddenly not know it? Why do you not know what it is? Hello, Savis Online. How are your pancakes? This is 100%. I'm coding off screen while describing a process you don't care about, can't see and don't know about. And honestly, this is streaming. Some people would say it's not. Well, I don't have a leg to stand on if they say that, so I'm just going to hope they don't. And I think it's brave to hemorrhage viewers in this way. I think that's not only brave, but like once you are engaged in hemorrhaging, it's hard to feel fear. You know, it gets you over your anxiety of being in the public eye. Hello, Fluff. Oh, hello, good Pete. Shout out, good Pete. How was it Pete Pix? Pete Pix, friend of the stream, friend of the streamer. Wrestling, Bobots, Pete Pix, Northern Irish cultural integration, a smorgasbord. Follow, invest big. I will put pie in Discord. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, yes, okay. It's the 14th of March. Yes, so 14.3, just like pi, the number. Why do you not recognize that? Well, do you know what? I could redeclare it to be the thing I want it to be, couldn't I? I could say voting container equals this thing, couldn't I? So that you're just forced to re-recognize it. Is that rubbish code? Yeah. Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? No one's being graded on this stuff. It just needs to work. You put the year first, Funky. Are you okay? Are you standing on your head? All right. We're back in. We're doing it again. Why didn't it work before? We're refreshing both versions of the site. Democracy is on, and we love living life, and we love helping the streamer Sean Morley. Okay, motion. Someone submit a motion? Exclamation mark motion. Cheese, please. Very good. And now we need to accept. 2 more acceptances, please. Okay, the motion is open for debate. Now, 4. Cheese is nice. The same problem. Cannot read properties of null, reading append child. 803. But at 804, I tell you, this is exactly... Oh. Yeah. Message code said goes with the message. Message content goes with the message box. I'll have to fix this later. Oh, what's happening here? What's going on? Okay, let's fix this another time. Refresh. Just looked over the chat and it's exploding. Okay, we're back. I'm going to fix this later. That's not for now. Okay, never mind. Back in. We're here. All right, brilliant. So, yeah, this was working for me. This was working for me, but we'll fix this later. All right, PlayStation 2, eh? Don't we just love the PlayStation 2? So, today I'm going to play a game called Phase Paradox. Now, what you need to know about Phase Paradox is, strangely, where do I start? This is a Japan-only game that is like David Cage before David Cage. It was released in 2001, and it's like an interactive movie where you make choices. It has a lot of the layout and vibes of a survival horror, but it has no combat. It's entirely narrative driven. It's entirely about story. And because this was a Sony first party exclusive, it has a lot of, it has a reasonable development budget, and it has a completely American voice cast. So all of the voices are in English. All of the text is going to be in Japanese because it was never localized, and it has never even received a fan translation. But I have been told that you can follow the story and what's going on well because everything a person ever says out loud is in English. It's only the text that you need to struggle with. and struggle we shall. And it looks interesting. I'm interested in it, and I think it could be fun. Has the box name changed? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the code? We've parked it. I bought a PS2 for GTA Vice City, but I returned it because of the low resolution. Yeah, that's how they get you. Why is the clip big in the chat? Not for me. Not big in my chat. Hello, Ruby and Pixels. Console.log everywhere? What do you mean? Were you seeing a thing I don't see? I can't see console. Are you still having a problem up in chat that's not visible to me? Or are people still reacting? Or still in bad code mode? No? Okay. Okay, so curiously, Phase Paradox is a direct sequel to another game. Putting it everywhere would be my tactic. Oh, yes. I know how to debug it. I just there's an amount of time I'm willing to spend on it while I'm live, and that was it. And then I've spent that time. Better that I go fix it, come back. Thank you. I'm a big fan of this jumper. Whenever time I wear it until it gets stinky, and then it has to be thoroughly washed. Once I put it on, I am so happy. So yeah, it's a combat-free interactive movie-style game, but it's a direct sequel to a game that was in a completely different genre. It's a direct sequel.
Fuck.
Philosoma. And Philosoma is this kind of a game. So like it's quite a big like I've never seen a game switch genres like this. But because it is a direct sequel, are people interested in watching the opening and the end cutscene of this PlayStation 1 shmup so that we can understand this PlayStation 2 narrative movie that takes place maybe with the same characters that are in this ship? We want that? Yeah, go on. In for a penny, right? In for a penny, in for a pound. So this is called Philosoma. I think it has a weirdo story, but it was interested really in this sort of stuff. You know, it's like the game is wall to wall this stuff. Follow me. Oh, no, this is good. You know, it's this kind of thing. You've got it. I've never been a big... Sometimes it crosses my mind, could I get interested in retro shmups? And I think, yes, but I never will. I have the potential, and I will go unexplored. So presumably, if we want to get the biggest amount of plot, we watch the beginning and we watch the end. It's an FMV sequel? No, it is. It's at least it's a 3D fully rendered environment. I do think though it's one of the few PlayStation 2 games with pre-rendered backgrounds, which is very rare, I think. Anyway, we'll see. We'll live it. So this is Philosoma, the original. We're not interested in this. We're interested in the sequel. This was released in 1995. This, again, is a Sony first-person game. Sorry. It's a first-party Sony-developed game.
A sudden mission. That was Planet 220's search and rescue project. I have fought many battles and lost many of my men.
It's sci-fi.
The horror I saw was only a prelude to what was to happen later.
Yeah, do we want caps?
I am Captain Nicola Mishaw, the leader of UNF SCV Gallant, BFA 29.
That's a good opening. Someone's seen Alien.
This is Planet 220. Somebody respond, please. This is Planet
Software Development Division, Sector 1 and 2.
I'm calling in for help. Please come.
Colonel Kinabalu, the transmission has gone dead.
Lieutenant Commander, proceed to 220 at once. Full speed.
Yes, sir.
Phil Soma's the main character. He's one day away from
Red
retirement.
alert.
Yes, sir. Striker, prepare for launch sequence. Launch all remaining.
Hello, this is the planet.
Cox to Charlie.
How do I direct your call?
Initiate launch sequence.
Roger. This is Charlie Leader. Initiating launch sequence.
Oh, hello, Phil.
Delta
We're
Flight.
just watching a
Initiate
Phil
launch
here.
sequence.
Roger, this is Delta Leader. Launch sequence initiated.
Charlie Leader Mashaw to Delta Leader.
You'd love
Delta Leader Lang.
Alien
According
Funky.
to the orders, I will be in command of both Charlie and Delta.
Roger. Renix, D3. Delta Flight is now under the command of Charlie Leader Mishaw.
Roger.
Roger. Cox to Charlie and Delta Flight.
Carty's in the chat.
Charlie Flight.
Carty's in the
Alice,
chat.
1, 2, 3, normal. Delta Flight. Alice 1, 2, 3, normal.
All fighters, hold for further orders.
Roger. Lang,
This isn't
D3.
plot, is it? This isn't
How do you
plot. This
feel?
is
Fine,
graphics.
sir.
Am I right in thinking this isn't plot? It's graphics. I'm gonna go and find some plot. I love graphics, but we're on a schedule.
Remember your training.
Yes, Commander Runux.
Catapulting tension.
You know what I mean? The graphic, it's great graphics, but I'm here for plot.
Launch aircraft. Ready, go.
All right, a bit of graphics. Let's enjoy.
Gallant to Charlie Leader. Alpha and Bravo are currently engaged in combat. Attacking aircraft are friendly.
Friendlies.
Why would our own fighters attack us?
Defense
Why would our own
mechanism
fighters
breakdown.
attack us? That's plot.
Evade combat and enter from the ravine.
Roger that. Alice, change course.
Descending mode. Program start. SIN.
Friendly?
mode Selected 3. Stand
A
by
Heinz
for
D.
stratosphere entry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Electric potential rising.
Let me know in the chat if you love
Surface
graphics. Let me know in the chat if you love plot.
normal.
Oh, Bird, yeah, whenever you do a stand-up comedy thing, the MC always whispers it in your ear before they hand over the microphone. And they also call you cadet. All right, graphics are good, but let's find some plot.
Alice, display map.
Oh, this rules, actually. It's the graphics again, but it rules.
Flash. Dead ahead.
This
Magnetic
rules,
field
actually.
detected. Caution. Magnetic reaction up.
Look
The
at
rock field
this.
is due to the magnetic field.
Charlie Leader to all
Look at the
units.
sky.
Engage in combat.
This is Delta Leader. Renix, back me up. D3, fly low.
Roger.
Oh. Oh, there's no plot, really. Okay, the plot is they've gone to planet 220 to find some friendlies, but the friendlies are attacking us. Why would the friendlies attack us? And then there's lots of shooting, I guess. And there's lots of shooting, just scrubbing through. Can I find some non-shooting? Is this
Caution.
plot?
Eyework armed and in range.
My God, look at them!
Don't panic. Let's cut through them. Follow me.
Okay. And then let's just go to the end, isn't it? Oh, let's see the final boss. Final boss will be mad. Oh, here we go. Bit of plot.
D3. Rescue survivors, then proceed to evacuate.
Captain, what was that?
Alice, load self-diagnostic program. Check systems.
Unable to load. Distress call detected. Distress call detected.
No, I think there's
Captain,
a
Alice
bit
is
of plot at the end.
malfunctioning.
Alice, where is the target?
Look, if we didn't watch this, we'd never see this horrible creature.
Captain!
What?
What if a clam was extra sexy? We really wanted to fight a
D3,
clam,
my
but couldn't it
combat
be?
system is down. I'm out.
Roger.
Meet at the survivor call point.
Yeah.
Quick.
We're going to be playing a sequel to this Bullet Hell, but it is not going to be what you expect by a long shot. 20 extra. Clams aren't sexy enough for me normally. I'm constantly telling the server that. And I get 20% off normally. Get my 20% off unsexy clam. Discount unhorny clam. I've got the gist actually. Speed up, I've got the gist. We hate the clam. Oh, I don't like to see the clam get hurt. This doesn't seem hard. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Come on. Kill the clam. Oh, my life. Okay, normal speed. And then just get... Okay. Clam dead. F for clam.
Survivors detected. Survivors detected. Survivors
Really?
detected.
This is PlayStation-y to me. There's the survivors here. They've been assimilated into their gooey balls. Just like John wanted.
D3, we're leaving.
Roger.
They might, John, you're right. But we only need to watch, like... We got, like, 6 minutes of this, probably. At most.
This is D3. Captain, please respond.
And we got graphics.
What? Alice, switch to manual.
Autopilot. Current location. Center of planet. Detected. Monella. Monella. A living organism. 3 miles in height. Strega investigating. Pilot Miss Shaw. Start tracking. Attack.
Oh. Okay. So...
Fertilization.
Oh, that's good. During the last boss fight, it just says fertilization loads. That's really cool, actually.
Fertilization.
Fertilization in the chat for fertilization. I'm gonna let this play in full. It's good.
Fertilization. Fertilization complete.
Thanks, D3. We're out of here. Break! Now! Target locked. Fire! Burner on. Maximum power.
What in the hell?
Are you all right, Captain?
Yes, but 0 survivors. All units destroyed except D3 and myself. Rescue mission failed.
Oh, they got a little guy on their ship. It's one of those. It's a cliffhanger. Is that it? That's probably the game? Credits?
Final report. Philosoma. Fertilization completed. Mission accomplished. Multiplication and behavior of humans essential for increased fertilization. Entering the next stage. Over and out.
That okay. Let's listen to the music. That's mad end music. This is great. I love PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1, look at the graphics. The names of the credits are rippling so hard you can't read them. This is peak era. Look at this. Listen to the music. Look at this. Brilliant. Okay, the plot obviously seems very simple. You're not going to have to break your brain to follow the plot on that. Some people went to a planet to rescue some other people, and the planet turns out to be a big organism or ecosystem, and then the planet instead fertilizes the rescuers, and then they're going to bring the little alien baddie back to wherever they're going. So I can see how that plot sets up survival horror. I don't know why you would feel the need to pin it onto that plot, given that plot can be written on the back of a beer mat. You could have just made a new game and just had a spaceship get like boarded by an alien and to go from there. But they didn't do that. We've got what we have. We've got what we have. We live where we do. We must work within our means. Okay. That was all preamble. We've had a good 45 minutes of irrelevance and preamble, and now we're here at the main course. Now we're here to live big. Can I full screen this? Come on, give us a full screen. Yes. And then I click this. Oh, please? Please just function? Please, can anything ever just do the thing I want straight away? Why must I just suffer? Why must I always suffer? Brilliant. Suffering time is over. Moaning complete. And now we're here. So for anyone just joining us, this game was never released outside of Japan. It is a first party. You can't even see that. It's not covered up on the screen. Okay, but it is now.
This is Captain Nicola Michaud to Gallant. Gallant, do you read me?
Affirmative, Strega, we read you. Are you all right, Captain? Can you tell me what happened down there? What's going on with the planet?
Captain, I don't know where to start to explain. That planet, Planet 220, might not even be a planet.
Are you implying that 220 is...
There's a high-energy reaction from 220. Captain, the gravity field is reversing.
What? That's impossible. All stations go to red.
Captain Michaud, we have a state of emergency. Repeat, we have an emergency.
Roger that. I confirm it as well.
All the text will be in Japanese. All the voices are in English.
Planet 220 will reach a critical point in T-minus 27 seconds.
Issue an all-out emergency alarm. Unfold the shield.
The way it looks for you is completely different to how it looks for me.
Now. The highest priority is to pick up Captain Michaud.
Yeah, hang on. I can make it not as... Hang on. I can make it less quiet. One sec. This should make it probably even too loud. So what about this?
Planet 220.
Captain Michaud's manually operating.
But it looks wrong. What if I just do a display capture? Why are you getting these mad scan lines? They're not on my screen. Are you getting really, really big scan lines across your screen? Because that is not on my... That's not on my application. You're getting like chunky scan lines? I fixed Kank. Look, it's loud. Look.
Ship approaching.
That's sorted. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you're getting the big scan lines. All right, well, maybe you're streaming in CRT. Blurry. Yeah, it's an old game. I wonder why it's like that. And then if I do that, there are too many versions. Okay, this version doesn't look like it's got the huge scan lines. It's got normal scan lines. So we'll make that the one we're watching.
Her landing speed is exceeding 227%.
No, you got big scan lines. The different filters on the emulator? Yeah, but the filters I set up, look, somehow the translation to this is different. And now we can't hear it. It stopped making any noises. Okay.
Shockwave confirmed. Shockwave advancing. We have more damage. Unidentified.
Yeah, I'm going to spare you the massive scan lines. I'm just going to turn that aspect off. We don't need it, do we? We don't need it. There we go to post-processing. Rendering, post-processing. We don't need scan line filter. We don't need it. And then if we don't need it for me, we don't need it for you. And now you can't even see it. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's really confused. What? It's being handled very strangely. Okay, window capture gets confused. Game capture is fine with it, but is very inconsistent on capturing it. Like it isn't showing it. But previously it was fine. I don't understand. And if I display my capture, you can't even see it, and my display capture's gone away. This is so strange. What about if I don't full screen it, and then we just crop the edges off just to take away my computer UI, and then you could be fully immersed, and it's like that. Yeah? How about that? Yeah, all right, we're good. We're back. Shouldn't be that hard. And you haven't got the lines anymore. I'm working overtime. Thanks, Savis. Your immersion is important to me. I want you to feel like you're crawling around on the floor of a spaceship, alien planet. I don't know where anyone is now. I've become unbolted from the plot. Bit of UI still on the screen? Oh yeah, you don't need to see tools and help, do you? I don't want to denigrate you in that way. There you go. John, how's your Japanese these days?
The rescue mission of Planet 220 is in progress. The assault-type space carrier Gallant suffered serious damage by the sudden explosion of Planet 220.
Well,
20% of the entire crew participating on this mission have lost their lives. Even the safety of the survivors is still remote. And this dreadful nightmare has just begun.
Bayes Paradox. Now we're gaming. I feel so at ease looking at a piece of early 2000s PlayStation 2 media. I just know I'm guaranteed a good time. Look at this. It's clean. I feel like I'm about to play Wii Brain Training. What are my options? My options are stereo, mono, vibrations on. Great. I love to opt. Okay, new game. Jude Sutcliffe. Jude Sutcliffe. I mean, my Japanese is all gone. I can recognize this time the Honan no Mission de wa. Just to remember that. Teraburu? Teraburu is some kind of trouble? Is that trouble? Don't know. Don't have any of this anymore. It's all gone. It's all gone. Oh, I think all I could do is just press accept. I thought I'd get to see through all the different people. Thank you, Bug. There's something about a big explosion. Wow, I mean, I saw that myself.
Man, what happened?
In the Japanese, he said, ow. But they didn't put that in the English. Okay, what we got? How do we move? Oh, okay. Let's just stick to move. I was hoping we'd have to struggle with tank controls. Here's my guy. This is gameplay. Also, I just want to bring your attention to pre-rendered graphics on a PlayStation 2 game. I just think that's unusual, and I like it. No, the viewport on this is very small, so I could probably just make it bigger, but then you need to see the text, I suppose, when the text appears. But we could... I think probably you're not going to miss anything if it's like that. I think you'll probably be safe like that. It seems to be like we're only going to deal with this little box. It looks a lot like Lifeline. When things look like Lifeline, it gives me really good vibes. The explosion... Hold on here. I think he's just saying, oh, that was a big explosion, huh? Oh, not oh god. I don't know what this says. I don't know what this says. Do we want to do it or do we want to not do it? Listen, we're not doing any fancy polls. Do we want to do this or do it? We don't know what it is. Do we want to yes or no? Circle or cross? Do it? Nah. Is it saying like, should I do this? It's like going, should I do the verb? And I just don't know what the verb is, so I want you to look at something. Do you think that's me? Yeah, I don't know. We're doing it. He's saying baka. He's calling himself an idiot and he's saying get serious. So I guess whatever we've done, it's ridiculous. He said, idiot, be serious. So who knows what he was suggesting. Marcus. I don't know. It's saying, all we know is he's identified this guy as Marcus, and he's saying, should I quickly hayaku no, or this last verb though means to pick up or lift, I think. Pick up or lift or grab, I think. Marcus is the captain. Ah, yes, Saicho or something means captain. All right, do we want to quickly lift Marcus? That's a guess, I think. That's a guess on what it's saying. What do you think? Do it or not? Quickly lift Marcus. Nah, don't look anything up. We don't want to be too slow. We'll just go on the vibes of what we can determine. Yeah. But also in Japan, a little bit of trivia for you. In the PlayStation ecosystem in Japan, traditionally the confirm and back buttons were flipped. So in Japan, the circle means go forward. So where B would be, or maybe an Xbox controller, that's traditionally confirm in Japanese games. Lift. Okay, I've only got one vote through, and Red says lift. If it is lift.
Captain, can you get up? You're not hurt, are you?
Damn, my mouth feels like it's full of sand. Jude, are you all right?
I think I'll live. How about you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Did he say Jude, are you all right? Or did he call him Judo?
CIC to damage control. Fire broke out at the hangar. The scale is Alpha 2. Your team will join forces with Bravo team to fight the fire.
All right, people, this is it. Don't let Bravo get ahead of us.
Yes.
The shockwave came from the explosion of 220?
Cut the chatter. We've got to get this done.
Marcus team, let's go.
Let's put out a goddamn fire. Yes. Triangle train. TT in the chat for triangle train.
The surface area fire is Alpha 2 degrees. This is not a drill. There are considerable casualties, and be aware of toxic gas. Lance and Elliot, come with me. Jude will command the rest of you. First priority is to rescue the survivors. There better not be any questions, people. This is life and death.
Pre-rendered backgrounds look awful when they zoom in on a character.
The lights went out. This doesn't look good. Does anybody know what's going on?
I don't know. Has it stopped? What is that sound?
Shh. Be quiet.
Before Albrock games were called short volley games. Thank you, Bird. It's nice to be thought of that way. Albrox was blown away. Yes, the train's back.
Like this? It's out of control.
I'm so gaming.
Hold on to something, we're about to crash!
We're not gonna make it.
Oh. No, that's not the last we see of triangular trains. Save the game? Yeah? Yeah, I'm in. Yeah. Only made out the word slot. Yeah, save. Memory cards. Save has been completed. Great. Rennie Hearn. Where? What's the thing underneath her name? The katakana. Weban? What's the first character here? Is it Woe? It'd be like Weban or Weban? I keep forgetting. Oh, it doesn't matter. What else can we determine here? Talks about the mission. She has a sister. I can tell you she has a sister. That's all you're getting from me. Oh, medical. She's works in the medical area. Medical area. All I can really get with any confidence is just the katakana English loanwords. Oh yeah, and now we're in the medical area. Part of a company called Wyvern. Oh, Wyban. Okay.
Proceed to the transport pod stat. All off-duty medical orderlies proceed to the transport pod.
Your man was taken to the medical room. I'll take care of him.
Please look after my friend, Doctor.
Oh, that's a salute.
I will. Luckily, the damage
look
to the
after
medical
my
facility
friend.
wasn't too serious.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go back to my troop in the standby room.
This is Dr. Barrett. Go ahead.
A casualty has been secured at the deck landing hatch. Come to the ICU immediately.
Hello, Gregor.
Doctor, it's the Strega pilot. You've got to come to the ICU at once.
Excuse me.
I love when a game's got... Oh, her jeans rule. Why is she like this? Wow. Does she have a bit of jeans at the bottom? No, it just cuts off. Okay. I thought it'd be good if she'd have a bit more jeans somehow poking out of her boot. But, you know, I will accept. This is great. This rules. Oh, do you know what I think lets it down a bit? Is it doesn't have anything similar with... Because she's got a denim jacket on, hasn't she? So it would be very easy to emulate the long sleeve, short sleeve pattern with the... Or is it a leather jacket? If it's a leather jacket, I take it back, because you don't normally have a ripped leather arm sleeve, do you? Medical area. Should I take? Is that take at the end? Should I take? Oh, I don't know. Something about looking. There's the kanji that normally begins verbs that are about looking at something. Mireru, to be able to look. Mirareru means to be able to look. John, if I care to comment. Mirareru yoni nate iru. Nah, no idea. Not sure. Able to see. Got it. That's a verb conjugation, buddy, and I identified it. Okay, well, whatever she's talking about looking at medical equipment, so that's good enough for me. Danry. I don't know what Danry is. In Monodat. She's just talking about it's stuff. Mono means a lot of things, but sometimes it just means things. Barrett or Jan Barrett. That must be someone's name. Let's not worry about the little things on the table. Let's just worry about decisions. Mono, you are things, yeah. It really means more than just literally things. Like, you can talk about someone else, like the mono someone, and then you're sort of talking about like all sort of lots of different things associated. Honestly, I can't sum it up. It means way more than things, but it's the best single word translation you're going to get from me. All right, what am I doing? Oh, it's got the beautiful single fixed camera angle pre-rendered backgrounds thing where if I walk in this direction and then I walk in this direction, I'm instantly confused about what direction I'm turning in. Very, very good. All right, let's make. Oh no. Okay, I'm just learning. Oh yeah. Run. Okay, good. It's not tank controls. It's stick controls. If it was tank controls were implemented to avoid this problem, but then stick controls became the default. So here we are. Can I go on the train? No, door. No, it's not. It's a beautiful stick. Tank controls aren't even an option. D-pad does not even respond. Do any of these things... You know, the thing about pre-rendered backgrounds, it has that old thing that like old Popeye and old cell-based animation has, where you can tell what can be interacted with. Because they're built on a different software. Oh, a red thing. Yes, please. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. That's game then. Look at that. Imagine, this would terrify me. Terminal Access Neuro Network. Okay, that's called a TAN, a Terminal Access Neuro Network. That double kanji phrase at the end I should recognize, but I don't. Is that yoikonaseru? Means like weak? Why would I say weak? Darok. Dakok. Doku. I don't know. Let's just move on. What does it do? Do you do anything? No, it's just information. Fine. Leads it plans tank versus stick. Tank controls. You spin your character on the spot and then walk backwards or forwards. Whereas stick controls, you just push in the direction you want to go. Stick controls is the default most of the time because it's just intuitive that people just push the stick in the direction they want to go. Why spin a character on the spot and then walk forwards? A good time when you might want to do that is if the perspective of the camera doesn't change dynamically, but just like alters completely at random points. Now, if I'm pushing this way, I would go this way if I continue to hold the stick. It doesn't quite do that. It actually allows me to keep the place I'm going to, but I'm pushing in the wrong direction. So I've got to like overcompensate for that. It creates an unintuitive thing where something intuitive could have happened. Because at least if you push forward, you know you're just going forward relative to the way the camera's facing, irrespective of the camera. This would be a lot better if I had video stuff that I could show you to illustrate it, but do you roughly have the concept? There's a lot of stuff. and not a lot of guidance, or at least guidance that I can determine. Stick controls, yes, but by the PlayStation, stick controls were pretty much becoming locked down. In PlayStation 1, in like the heyday of PlayStation 1, how to control a character on the screen was just anyone's guess. It was just like people were inventing ways to do this over and over again. But by the PlayStation 2, the stick is becoming supreme. But I don't think that actually, like, you know, the twin stick thing you do for like first person games, I don't think that got cemented for a little bit later. About vibes. Are people enjoying the vibes here? Oh, hello, another one of these things. Collect them all. I feel like you're going to turn out to be important. Oh, hello. This area, room. Oh, I should know that last kanji on the first line. Can you remind me of this one, John? It's the one with the little flag and the line above it, and then big underneath it. I should know that one. To return. Okay. This lets you return to a room. Transporter. Okay, great. So this is a fast travel. That is actually useful. But I have to press a different button. Transporter Noru niwa, to ride the transporter. Fronto fura, front floor. Return to the front floor. Go to the front floor. To ride the Are these hints, maybe? Oh no, have I gone backwards? So here's a really good example of why the stick is bad in this context. Because if I'm doing this, if I momentarily like slightly change my angle, I'm just constantly going back into the screen. This is going to be a struggle. No? This way? Yeah, all right. Are you sad? Is this child crying? This Kega or didn't get the sense of that. I've forgotten almost everything. In fact, it's worse, right? I can just see a few symbols and I'm like, I really should know what that means. And I don't. It's annoying. Kega is wound. Okay. The child's probably crying because it's wounded. Will one of these doors open? These doors look animated. Animatable. Like transporter. I think. Oh, these are transporters. These are like things you go in to get transported. Okay. Does that mean I just need to find one that will let me in? Oh, let's just brute force it then. One of these transporters must let me in. Possibly. Do you know, I didn't think about it, but obviously they're not going to have voice acting for everything, are they? Because that's really expensive. So there's going to be a fair bit of like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think the computer game is heavily hinting I should go to the transporter, but I think I've determined that these are the well, scan room. I need to go in the scan room. Kono kana ni attana. Or is this a scan room? No, I don't think she's saying this is a scan room. Maybe I've got to go to the scan room before I can go here. Maybe I need to get scanned. You must be this scanned to ride the transporter. I'm missing something. Can you help me? Yeah, maybe you could. Maybe you can't. I don't know if I'll ever know. This is where I came from, so it feels very unlikely that this is the way. Unless I need to get scanned. Did I fail to get scanned? Can someone scan me, please? Let me in? I've set myself up for a fall here. Is Oracle being toxic again? Because I can solve that. I've got a quick fix for that. It involves the mods. It heavily involves the mods. In here? Podorumo. Enter the pod. It's the entrance to a pod room. Yeah, it's a pod room entrance. Podo room. Nope. Nope. It's entrance to a pod room. Well, can I go in here? I'm just going backwards and backwards though, aren't I? Can I get scanned? Can someone scan me? I need to get scanned so I can go in the transporter. Maybe something... Ah, hello. This is where I was supposed to be. Danry. Danry? Is that a name? Or is that a Japanese word? I don't know. Oh, it must be Danry, because she's saying the name, and then she says Gambario, which just means like, do your best. Hope it goes well. Stick in there, buddy. Why? Wyvern. She's talking about the Wyvern again. The Wyvern death time. It's a Wyvern time of death. Oh. I think she's saying this guy's dead, but I feel like he won't be dead. I think he might be all right. Oh, hello? Yeah. Go on the computer. Scan yourself. Give yourself access to the transporter. This data, or mitemo watashi ni hayoku wakaranai. It's I could read this entire sentence. The data that is here, I cannot understand. I cannot understand what I'm seeing on this screen. None of this makes any sense to me. If I was changing it to English, I'd say, I can't make heads or tails of this. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm very proud of myself. I understood an entire sentence. Yeah, enough, who knows? Easy come, easy go. Who knows what that second sentence says, but you've got the sense of it from the first. Danley, is that his name? What? That's not a name. This bed, Mosugu. This bed, Mosugu. I used to know Mosugu. John Cullen, can you give me a lowdown on what Mosugu means? I used to know what one. Yeah, should we rename the crucial crewmates after chat personalities? Poor Danley. I think he'll turn out okay. I don't think they're going to kill off principal cast at this point. We got a little bit of sci-fi horror yet to go. Mosugu. Thank you, Becca Bix. Much appreciated. Because I'm struggling as it is. Wyvern. We got that. Kega. Kega means wound. Is that what we learned earlier? Kega? What do I do? Where am I supposed to go? And I bet there's no game FAQs for this. What's your level of reading proficiency, Max? If I pointed you at a piece of text, could you give me a little sense of it? Can't go in here? Oh. Yeah, this is the way I could go, and it leads to all these white units, which are either pod rooms, although I don't think so. I think they're the transport. So what's this going to tell me? Mostly no, but sometimes yes. I'm mostly no and almost never yes. Medekaru. Medical procedures or something? The chew symbol normally means like something ongoing or the middle of something. Something about going at the end. Let's go through the medical central corridor. Thank you, Spiffy. This area has rooms to return to this area. Oh, this is the transporter. Yeah, it's talking about the use of transporter rooms to go back to places that you've been before. So I guess it's just telling you what the stuff here does. Return to the department from this area about his transport. Yeah, that's more or less what I'm getting. This is a hint box that is telling you some of the mechanics of the game, and you can use transporters. Great. But where do I go? Oh, another hint then. I think we've... Medical area. Yeah, this is the same, isn't it? It's just the same. This area. To return to this area, you've got to use a medical transport. What? Can you help me? Can you help me? I don't have this at all. I think he's probably just sad. They said Kuso, which is an easy one to remember, because that means shit. Not actually, I don't know how much it's ever used to refer to actual literal shit. I think it's just a thing to say to show you're annoyed. Rinian Shuto. Oh, it's a Rinia Shuto, like a chute, like a pipe of passage. Rinia. What am I getting for that? Linear. It's a linear chute, of course. None of the. Okay, so we're learning that all this dialogue is not helpful. None of it's telling me what to do. Toblerone train thing? Yeah, sure. Linear chute, a train line. Fine. Oh no, it's not even the language barrier. I don't think the game is very straightforward with the player on what to do. I have no idea what to do. Oh, that one must be go-inable. If someone came out, you must be able to go in. This? No, now. But now? This? Miteru. I am looking. They're in the process of looking at whatever that really long kanji phrase is. Janai, and then something isn't the case. Something's been. Although Janai can also mean something is the case. It could mean anything. Now is not the time to be looking at blood vaults. These are blood vaults. Okay, I need to go to the transporter. Somewhere here is the transporter, and we're going to find it. We're going to find the transporter. I need somewhere here is. Do you know what it is? I think I just haven't found the right door. I think it's not comprehension. I think it's not anything. There's just a door, and I haven't found it. And it's as simple as that. This is the linear chute, right? We don't want to go there. We want to go to the transporter room. Oh, my life. Don't put a stick in a fixed camera angle game. I'm constantly just walking backwards into the camera. Spiffing, app or no app, you're saving the day here. It's definitely not helping my frame of mind, my morale. Maybe it was all just back in this medical thing. Or maybe it's this. Can we determine what this is? It's saying it's some kind of room. I see something I think could be room. Don't know. Sochua. Nah, nothing. I've just not studied in ages. The passage ahead leads to the morgue. I never would have got that. Didn't get close. Yeah, we want the transporter room. I feel a lot better that it's not like, oh, I tried to play a game in another language and obviously that fell down. Podorum. Entrance to the pod room. We don't want a pod room, we want the transporter room. Everything's just the wrong kind of room. Now, my just playing a video game instincts tells me that the transporter room would be like the furthest way away to force you to see all the environment. They wouldn't put it here. They put it all the way on the other place. But did you consider using Emulate with an OCR translation? No, not even slightly. I was fully aware that it was possible. I didn't even slightly or momentarily consider it, and even now I'm not considering it. We are not the same. We are not built the same. How would I learn any Japanese passively if I use the OCR translator? How would I learn any kanji? That looks like it should be something. It looked like it should be at least remotely interactable. Oh, the stick is aggravating. Look, there isn't any more rooms in here. I don't think they're going to put in the medical center. I'm annoyingly going to run all the way into that white room again. Because you could look at the kanji and push a button to see what it meant. No. Because you don't learn that way. You learn through struggle. You learn through asking John and Bexby what's going on. You learn through spiffing. He's goading me again. I feel like you're goading me. I think we're always at cross wires where we always feel the other person's goading them. What can I do? We're just surfaces that on their own feel smooth, but when you put them together generate loads of friction. Do I hold off on posting the translation a bit? Absolutely not. We don't give in to Albrock. Also, Albrock, crucially, I don't think this is a translation issue. I think this is just a poor video game signposting issue. It wants it. Like, we know what the objective is. It's to go to the transporter room. We just don't know which place that is. Just nothing is it. Whenever we go to any door, this is the linear chute, and all of these white pods are. Oh my life! The stick. Okay. Is it on the map? Mono, I completely forgot I had a map. Fuck me. Alright, I mean... Fuck. Okay, well, we can see what's locked and what's not locked. Do I have anything else? No, I don't have anything else. But I do have this. So... the map sucks. Okay, there's no links off of this. But... you know, what I'm looking for is, what if I failed to see a door that I could go through? And if this can help with that, bloody hell. Oh, of course, because I've got the map up, but I'm still going through fixed camera angles. So I just want to point the direction that it is on the map. Obviously, that's not working. It's constantly changing angle. That's quite funny. What a horrible way to live. Okay, maybe I've missed a door in here, because I presume red just means locked. Presumably. Okay, green. In we go. Oh, yeah, okay. Medical area. Rear floor. I think I want the front floor. I think somebody told me to go to the front floor. So where does this put me? Medical area, central floor. So the front floor must be over here, which is the most logical place to put progress. And if this says front floor, I think it's where I'm supposed to be. And then there are 2 doors here. Is this a door?
The transporter in this area is unavailable at this moment.
That's a door? How? There we go, that's progress.
Captain Renee Hearn from CIC. The situation has changed. Captain Renee Hearn, report to CIC, stat.
Roger, copy.
Save game, sure. You couldn't see the door without the map. No, that's a uniform, Albright. I think that's how medical staff are and dress. That was so hard. Do you agree with me that you couldn't see that that was an interactable door or looked like a door or anything? All right, everyone in the transporters crashed their train. That's where we're at. Now we're in the transporter and it's 6:30. There we go. Storytelling. And it wasn't a translation problem at all. It was a looking at the screen problem. Oh, I'm back. Okay, we're in the crash. Oh, is this the thing? Captain. Shit. Not again, or something like that.
Lieutenant Lance Fuller is...
Lance?
He's not here.
Lance, come in. Lance, do you copy? I think my comm device is shot. Try yours.
Lieutenant Lance Fuller, please respond. Let us know where you are.
Nothing? We've got to get in contact with CIC somehow.
He might have gone to get help. Maybe we should wait here.
I think something's gone wrong with this ship. Staying here could be dangerous. The first thing we have to do is get out of here and get in contact with CIC.
But how are we supposed to get there, Lieutenant?
The medical ward is on the starboard side. We should be able to find a Ton there.
Ton,
okay,
they're called Tons.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think something's gone wrong with the ship. The trains are crashing into each other. That's my first clue. Okay, a nice little hint that I can interact with that, which I've received for nothing else. I can see now maybe why this didn't do well enough to get a Western release. I see that it's like got ambition, but I can also see how it's really annoying. Oh, leave. That what word? That kanji means leave. I can use this to leave here. Yeah, okay. It's coming back.
Yuma, I found a way to get in.
Because English voices carry...
Let's go.
They wanted this to feel like a film.
Right.
They wanted it to feel like Alien or The Thing. You know, it's supposed to... There was lots of imported sci-fi films, and it would feel more like the films if the voice actors were...
I don't get it. Where is everyone?
I want to see an alien. This tan is... Oh, well, it sounds like could be used. Let's use this tan. Yeah, okay, let's use this tan. Tarn, sorry. Let's use this tarn. Terminal access neural network, tan, yeah. I'm going to use it because I don't think this is a meaningful decision. I think the plot requires it. We've used the tarn. Maybe Philosoma was released in the West. Not being released outside of Japan is often a good way for a article not to have an English, for a game not to have an English Wikipedia article. Okay, so everyone's gone.
What happened?
There's too much damage for Planet 220's explosion to be a factor. Let's see if we can figure out what caused this.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Albro, that's really weird. It's only a sequel in that it continued the story. Yeah, that's just
Maybe
what
I
a
can
sequel
print
is.
something up on the screen. There, I got it.
They seem to be frightened of something.
A gun? Has he gone mad? This is incredible.
This is incredible. That's not quite how I'd word it.
Something's wrong.
This is incredible. Do you want to go and look? It's what it's saying. Do we want to go and look at this? You want to go look? The rest of the sentence mentioned the game is survival horror instead of a shooter, so the gameplay is different. Yeah, but like, it's more important that a sequel continues the story. If another game existed and it had exactly the same gameplay but had nothing to do with the story, it's just not a sequel at all. Let's look, yeah. Let's have a little butchers. We've got to go into the staff corridor, some sort of staff room, staff area. Oh, no, it wasn't let's go and look. It was look at this. I think it was just offering to show me this footage again. Fine, yeah, great. Yeah, I've got it. I remember it from a few seconds ago.
Let's go to the monitor room.
Why would he start shooting like that?
More importantly, what was he shooting at? Let's go.
If I die, do I have to repeat stuff? Like if I make a really boneheaded choice? Well, we know where the medical room is. Why was he shooting like that? Yeah, I think what the English actors are saying is a little strange. This way to the rear floor. Yeah. Oh, it's locked. Oh. All right, well, what do I do? Do you have any advice for me, Tarn? Monitor room. Yeah, you want to go to the monitor room. This is just a hint place, I guess. You want to go to the monitor room. Yuma Heiano. You want to go into the front. What's Yuma? Any idea? Can you give me Yuma? No, this is too soon. Biffy, leave me a little longer. Let us go to this room, the monitor room. Yeah, what's Yuma? Yuma should be waiting for. Oh, okay, that's a person. Let's check the monitor room. Yeah. I got roughly the sense of it. It's not telling us how to do that though. And now we know we can't go through here. So we just do what we did before. Just use the map, run around, and the monitor room is now green. Great. Has Yuma been introduced? Not to me. Oh, and she was waiting for us. All right. Well, I was being silly then. Oh, hang on. What's the name of the game? Phase paradox. That we can see people through the cameras, but then we can't see them in real life because they're out of phase. And that's going to cause a paradox. I think they're in the room, but we can't see them. That's good. That's sci-fi. What do we do? We're out of phase. The aliens have dephased us. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's an idea, isn't it?
Lieutenant, what is it?
Yeah, you're clipping through them right now, Spiffing. We're standing in someone's head.
A laser gun?
A laser gun?
You'd better hang on to that thing for a while, Yuma.
But Lieutenant, I don't...
The way things are going, you never know when you'll need it.
I like their little crest. Like they have, she had a little, had a little eagle head on it.
What the devil was he firing at?
Well, like these little swells in the music. This is gaming. Walk exactly 2 steps to a new cutscene.
Nicola!
Oh, she got
Isn't
aliens,
the
didn't
220
she?
rescue mission getting underway soon? You're the flight leader. Shouldn't you have left by now?
If I succeed in this mission, I might be able to intercede with the top echelon. I could get you reinstated as a pilot.
I told you I didn't want to talk about it. I'm perfectly happy working with DACT.
But you have a gift. You're such a great pilot. You're much better than I am.
Stop patronizing me, Captain. It's beneath you.
But
The vibes are
I
good.
want to fly with you. I want you to be by my side.
How do you expect your men to risk their lives for someone acting so emotional? Now go. They're waiting for you.
All right. When this mission is over, can I see you again? There's something I want to tell you. Something that has nothing to do with work.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, I'll see you.
The soundtrack's really nice. We all miss Rio, but sadly she died.
Lieutenant, what
We're
is it?
making
What
do.
happened?
We're making do
It's
with
Captain
Nicola.
Nicola Michaud.
Captain. Captain Michaud.
What is she doing here?
She seems to be all right.
This is a recuperation bed with a nanomachine. I think she's in suspended animation.
The equipment doesn't seem to be damaged.
Yeah, you're right. And considering what we saw on the monitor, it's amazing that she's alive at all.
Can't we wake her up somehow?
I don't know, but we can't just leave her like this.
Yeah,
Find
the
someone who can work the equipment.
mouth animations
Supposed to be
rule.
more than 10 people stationed here? Where have they disappeared to?
They could be anywhere at this point. Maybe they're in another ward.
We have to find them.
You and Captain Michaud are...
She was my classmate at aviation school.
And
Before
that's
anything
it.
else, we've got to find some medical staff.
But...
We weren't even friends. Great, 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 great. You can't find the medical staff. They're in another dimension with guns. Okay, give me a little bit of Alien. I just want a little bit of Alien. Misha had an incident. Stroroga. They've brought up the Strager several times. What sort of Strager mean? Is that a word in the plot? Is that a word in real life? Pilot. Oh, is Strager the things that they pilot? Do you want it to be a Strager pilot? Maybe it's a kind of ship. I don't know. a ship. All right.
Lieutenant, I'm gonna go look for them. Wait here.
Oh, if they have Wyvern, they have Strager. So these are like classifications
Wow,
of
if
ships.
she gets a bit more confidence, she might really turn out to be somebody.
Or like groups or platoons or something. Okay. I'm going to have a little med pack tell me where to go. Right, where am I going? Go to the room, Tan. Airlock. I'm going to the airlock. Why? This floor, rooms, something. Tan, there. Oh no, door lock. Door lock. Have you turned off the door? Is the door unlocked? Is that what you're telling me? The door's not locked anymore, maybe? No, the door is locked. All right. The game of the soundtrack. I think this was intended or expected to be very big. I think it was a very big production. I think it probably entered a lot of hitches. But having a soundtrack of that scale is probably a hint at what they were expecting from it. To search the rooms on this shore, a shop that needs to unlock the door with Tan. Yeah, I don't know. If I talk to the Tan again, the Tan is my hint device. Oh, hello. Area node, the rock, and then something. Do you want to do something that involves the locks? Yes, please. Right. What are there? I think it's just saying it's unlock the doors. So, oh, all the doors are unlocked, but possibly not the one that leads to the medical area. No, but all the other doors are unlocked. Okay, I'll go in here. It's a little... Oh, these are all for giving blood, aren't they? Or maybe only one of them is. Maybe they're all for different things. This one is for... this. For running. In here. It's for this orb. We've got to see the orb room. Nope, can't get a sense of that. Unless something contains one of the 50 kanjis I know, I'm struggling. Holograph. It's a holograph. Fine. The orb is not real. It's a holograph. Doesn't seem like anything crucial in here, so let's keep looking until presumably a correct room throws us into a cutscene. Oh. Well, I did my best. What's in here? One of these rooms will just be correct. A bit scary, this one random door leads to so much stuff. I went into the biggest one first. Oh!
Lieutenant!
Yuma, stay where you are. Don't move.
When they go in there, there'll be no one in there, right? Because it's phased. But you can,
What's
even if you're
going
out of
on?
phase, you can still shoot someone. Or if you can shoot through dimensions. That's gaming.
That was too close.
Oh no, this will be an ally. They're not out of phase. It's someone we met. It's saying they could kill someone. Shikanai. I think one of those words means to murder. I'm thinking they're saying they could kill someone. We have to shoot them. Oh, we have to kill them. I thought he was assessing the danger. All right, do we kill them? Don't shoot. That's one for no, one for don't. Anyone for kill them? I think killing them is an overreaction. No kill. All right, no kill. No kill. Yeah. Hayakamachi dame. He's saying this is a bad idea. He's going, and that's a bad idea.
Hey, hold your fire. Don't shoot.
No! Don't come in here!
A woman?
Maybe it's an orderly.
Well, women can only be orderlies on in this your futuristic spacecraft. Don't you have do you have a female teammate? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Do you want to do whatever this is? Yes or no? This? Biffin can probably tell us. Does it persuade? Do you want to do this? You don't need to know what it is. Just do you want to do it? You want? Albrock wants to do it. Anyone else want to do it? Persuade. Should we persuade them now that you know what it is? It's persuade. Do you want to persuade them? It doesn't specify of what. It's literally just persuade and then the thing that turns it into a verb and then a question mark. Persuade them? I don't think you should kill a woman. Well, we don't know what happens if we don't persuade. Maybe it's implied persuade or kill, but it doesn't say it. Persuade? We think persuade. Who knows?
Hey, calm down in there. We don't know what happened, but we're on your side.
Just a few more.
Wait a minute! Don't shoot!
Just continually shooting.
I want you to just listen to me, all right? We are from DACT. There's someone in ICU that needs medical attention. Do you understand?
There was an accident with the transporter. Our captain and the others are all dead. We need help.
Drop your guns and show yourselves!
Yuma, it's a woman. All right, we're coming in. Just don't shoot.
I won't! If you do as I tell you, I won't shoot!
All right then. I'm coming in alone. I'm unarmed.
All right, now come over here. Slowly, no fast movements.
Yeah, what message did you say?
I won't do anything. Just take it easy.
I probably have
That's it.
put some
Keep
silly
walking
things
slowly.
to ignore. What message got?
Stop right there!
Get a grip on yourself. Hey. Pull yourself together. Come on. Corporal Mei Li Shen, wake up! That's an order.
You're doing poo-poos, Albert.
Corporal, are you all right? Are you in pain? I didn't hurt you, did I? Come on, open your eyes.
Oh, no, it works. You
You're
can't
awake,
argue with the
thank heaven.
results.
No! Let go!
Hey, calm down!
Don't kill me!
No, no one's gonna kill you. Just relax, okay? Calm down. Please, just try and relax. We won't do anything to hurt you, okay? Good. Now just lie still. Everything's gonna be fine. Now listen to me. We've been held up inside our transporter for a long time, and we haven't been able to get in touch with anyone. Now all we're trying to do is to find out exactly what happened here. Is there anything you can tell us? Try and remember.
It's all right now. Try to calm down.
Wake up, calm down. Don't shoot me. Wake up, calm down.
Look, can you just tell us what happened here?
All of a sudden, everyone went crazy.
What do you mean went crazy?
Get it. See if you can get through to her, Yuma. I don't seem to be having any luck.
Can you tell us what happened from the beginning?
I don't know. I'll try. Maybe the 220 explosion caused it.
The 220 explosion? I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
They're claiming she can't explain just because she's explaining something that's confusing.
Some unknown virus must have killed everyone.
A virus? Where are the other orderlies? And the doctors?
They were all called out because of the explosion.
And what about you?
I came back about 30 minutes ago to replenish a medical kit. Then
you were attacked.
I was going to the doctor's room on the rear floor.
Who attacked you? Was it one of the patients?
Not just one, but all of them. I escaped into here. I was so frightened.
Mei Li, I want you to listen to me, okay? There's someone in ICU that needs help.
I'd like her to
Captain
join the
Misha?
team.
Yes, Captain Misho. Can you help us?
But you need a doctor to run the equipment. I can't do it by myself.
A doctor? Great.
Oh,
I'll
brother.
find a doctor.
For the sick person, a doctor.
I'll go with you.
Oh,
We should stick
gee
together.
whiz.
No, Yuma. You stay with the corporal and take care of her. She's pretty shook up. Are there any other weapons around here besides this one?
Weapons beside this
I
gun.
found that one on the floor over there.
I'll bring a doctor back with me. Just hang tight. If I'm not back in 30 minutes, take the corporal and go to CIC. Understand? And if there's any trouble, I don't care who it is, shoot first and ask questions later.
What,
All right, just be
offend
careful.
anyone? Okay, I have a gun. But I do remember being told there was no combat in this game. Yeah, just going, you don't make any sense. Anyway, you should shoot people indiscriminately. But not like you were doing before, where you nearly shot me. Oh god, did I get a clear instruction anywhere? I'm just looking. This rear floor. Yeah, okay. Go to the rear floor. Can do. If it's unlocked, then we're good. And it's not, but maybe it will tell me something interesting. But I can't because it's red on the map, but what does it say if I try to go through it? This way, rear floor is locked. Okay. Any hints for me, buddy? Oh, hang on. Unlock it, please. Rear floor door lock unlock. Yes, please. Great. It literally goes, right, I've done that, more or less. And the medical center, I know my way around here. I don't need the map. I've got it. Listen, we're doing pretty well. The problem we had before wasn't to do with the language barrier. And outside of that, I think it's gone okay. I don't think we've struggled too much. Do or not do? Do. I don't have time to look at it. I had 5 seconds. Do. I've decided to do. Sometimes the choice is just do or don't do.
Hey, you all right over there? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
What's wrong? What happened here?
Do. I'm just gonna do and don't do. Do. I clicked do. I clicked do.
That's enough!
Okay, but I didn't kill him.
What's going on around here?
Oh, hello. That phrase is going to confuse us in a few weeks' time. Oh, don't tell me people get zombie-itis. Zombie-itis isn't fun. Let his eyes be weird. Let his eyes have little squiggles in them or something. That's something cool. Squiggly eyes.
What is this?
Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, it was nice having a little tiny iota of plot. And now another bit of plot. Do you want to preload do or don't do? Want to play a game of do or don't do? That's an evil person's gate. Okay. Oh, Mono says do, and then we'll do a not do. Do. We're starting with do, but then next it's not do. They did seem evil. I think we're not going to regret this one. They were running full pelt.
I know I hit it.
It. Now it's don't do next. Oh, I love how they fall. They sort of roll forwards. Okay, now we're doing don't do. Don't do. I think this is going to be a mistake. I think we should have done. Did. But next we'll do.
Wait. Take it easy. It couldn't be helped.
We should have do. Oh, next we'll double do. Look at his steaming blood. Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, please. Thanks. Don't make me reload. Pop me literally back in where I was. Fuck me. No.
Lieutenant!
Skip.
Yuma,
No.
stay where you are.
Fuck off.
Don't move.
I'm looking to skip. Should we?
Shh. Quiet.
Should we just do a turbo? Should we just turbo?
That was too close.
Oh, I don't know what I pressed.
Hey, hold the fire. Don't shoot.
No, don't come in here! A woman.
Maybe it's an orderly.
Just do. Just do. We're just
Hey, calm down in there. You know what happened, but we're on your side.
smashing up the speed.
Wait a minute, don't shoot!
I want you to just listen to me, all right? We are from DACT. There's someone in ICU that needs medical attention. Do you understand?
There's no Skippy. Oh, did I Skippy? Oh, there is Skippy. We're good. We're good. There's Skippy. All right. Well, we know where we're going. I'm going to try and avoid turbo. Turbo is immersion braking. I think it's hard to really invest yourself in a world that changes base speeds. Yeah, I'd love that. Okay, do we think it's just wall-to-wall do? Do we think there's wall-to-wall do here? Would we ever not do? Just always do? Do? Do we just do? Should we just do? Why would we not do? Oh, shall I speak to him? No, don't speak to him. I'm going to say don't even bother, just shoot him. He was saying, should I talk to him? And I'm saying no. Just shoot him. But that's what I mean. It's hard to know how a character interprets an action which is, shall I not do this? Because then you don't know what they do. Kill. I actually don't know what the verb in that sentence was, but like, probably want to do here. Do?
That's enough.
And then probably just doing. Just literally doing across the board.
What's going on around here?
Yeah, we got some like hostiles now. They're just zombies. We got killed by one. One of them threw a steel pipe right through our tummy, and we bled out. So we've had our first death. Let's just go mental. I'll see if it comes up. Honestly, actually, John, surprisingly, the language barrier has not been an impediment to playing.
But What is this?
Obviously, I've not always understood, but like, this is perfectly playable, I think. Well, I'm hoping it gets more interesting than that. I like the suggestion that people were out of phase, but Space Zombies has lowered the intrigue level down to the floor. I like the pre-rendered backgrounds. That might be... I think there is good visuals. I'm not wowed by quite a lot of things. I hope Do was good here. Yeah, we want to Do. Let's just Do.
I hit it. I know I hit it.
I love the falling animation. I think that's good. Do. I don't have long enough to read. It takes me too long to read a sentence in another language. Do? Mate, Do. Thanks. Can you pause? Shall I try? No. There you go, there's your answer. Do? Mate, Do. Come on. What decision is to make? Just Do. Oh, you out of
no.
charge?
Gun's out of energy.
Oh yeah, I can pause on an emulator level. Yeah. But isn't that immersion breaking? No, it's not immersion breaking. Albert, I'll never understand it. Try as I might. I consider myself a student of the Albrot mode of thought, but let me tell you, I'm not getting it. I'm not going to graduate. Which way is the way? Is this the way? No, this is backwards. This is backwards. This is forwards. Okay, do we think it might be admissible for me to pause on an emulator level once we have those like 5 seconds to make a decision things? Do we want to play it like that, or do we want to play do or don't do? I'm very up for how people want to approach that.
Was it you who helped me? Tell me what's going on in here.
Would you mind shutting the door, please?
We'll do fast.
Where did you come from? Your outfit shows you're adact, but
My name is Jude Sutcliffe of the Marcus team. And you are?
Ewan Barrett, military doctor.
A doctor? I'm glad I finally found you. You saved my life.
What do you mean? I thought you came to rescue me. Aren't you with the team?
My team was wiped out when our transporter crashed. I found my way in here by sheer luck.
There is no don't do.
Well, you're lucky to be in one piece.
What are you doing in this place?
I'm taking refuge here. As long as I shut myself in, they can't get to me. It seems they're now incapable of opening the door.
Those guys out there are crazy. Do you have any idea what's wrong with them?
Zombieitis. Space variety.
It could be a level 5 biohazard.
A what?
I said a level 5 biohazard.
Explain it,
Maybe
mate.
it was caused by that 220 explosion.
They mustn't have heard me. I'll just say level 5 biohazard.
Yeah, it's possible some unknown virus has contaminated the ship.
Do you think it's some kind of aerial infection?
No, I don't think so. It's less than an hour since the 220 explosion, and judging from the present conditions, the incubation period is very short. Don't worry, I got hurt in the monitor room, but it doesn't seem to be contagious. Anyway, the source and cause of the virus are still unknown. After the explosion of that planet, a lot of casualties were brought in, and then all of a sudden, people in the medical center started to come down with a strange disease. I can only say that their symptoms were those of madness. I've been trying to make contact outside this area. I thought I had gotten through and that you had come to help me.
I'm sorry that wasn't the case. Doctor, you've got to help me. I need you to operate the equipment in the ICU.
But the ICU has been destroyed. All the other residents are dead. I guess Captain Micho didn't make it either.
No, you're wrong. She's not injured.
Captain Micho's still alive?
Yes, but she's in suspended animation. The equipment in the ICU has to be operated by a doctor, so you've got to come with me. I need to revive her as soon as possible.
But how do we get there from here? The corridor is full of them. We'll never get through.
What are you talking about?
I like how he had to explain, like, if we need to do medicine, we need a doctor. He's like, put that into words.
I didn't see them anywhere except on this rear floor.
They're all over the place.
You said they can't operate the door, and that suits us just fine. Yuma, I found a doctor. You and the corporal meet us in the monitor room.
Roger.
As long as you keep that gun, you'll be all right. I'm assuming you've been trained, haven't you?
Oh, it panned
Yes,
his voice
I attend
as he
regular
shifted
firing
from one leg
drills.
to another.
Since the captain is still alive, we'd better go. I'll go on ahead.
Really? You'll just split up to go to the same place for some reason. Battery. Oh, I need a new battery. Our gun's out of battery. Okay. And then something. And then he says some kind of thing. Am I looking for a battery then? Monitor room. Let's not go here. Let's go to the monitor room instead. Okay. Well, all right. Best of luck. Yeah, in English he went, they're all over the place. And in Japanese he said, you're an idiot. Quite a different tone. Once you can get a sense of a different language in subs and you watch something with subs in one and voice acting in other, the divergences are often extreme. I think I will play probably until we see that woman get revived, but then maybe wrap up there. I'm in two minds about this game. I think I'm glad to have played it and seen it. I'm not, oh no. How would people feel about another stream of this? Is it even worth it? I feel kind of, I feel, fine. I'm vaguely curious, but not burning with desire. How do people feel? Do they want to see more of this? I think it's fun enough. Like I absolutely wouldn't resent it if people wanted to see more. But also, I've also stated the initial motivation of curiosity. And don't feel like it's rude to put in the chat. I've seen it. I don't care anymore. I've seen it. I gave it an evening. I'm not interested in any more of this. No, it's not. And what is, honestly, what on this earth is? The problem is there's never going to be another Lifeline. And I've rummaged around, and if I keep being in the mindset of like, well, it's not Lifeline, nothing is. So we have to just lower our standards. When do we get to Commission Report from Hell? That was tough. That was so tough to stomach. There's a certain level of misogyny. And I think that's slightly beyond my limit. And also, like, every single game is, every single game that falls into this shit game genre. Not that this is necessarily a shit game, but it's got a lot of jank, and we're more exploring it as sort of as an artifact of something that's interesting. I think it's fun, but like, I certainly feel like I'm more of an archaeologist looking at something to be interested by. Did you ever look at some of the other games by the Mystery of the Druid devs? I did. I fell down this rabbit hole of looking into a lot of like weird or janky looking adventure games. And I felt the same thing of like, I want to get away from the last genre in which we found a really funny game, because I 100% knew the other stuff I was looking at wasn't going to be as funny as Mystery of the Druids. So I've just been trying to look at things that are different, and this seemed different in several ways. That's where I'm at. You don't sound convinced you're enjoying it. No, but I'm not here to enjoy myself. I'm not here to enjoy myself. We'll just see how I feel. Maybe it'll be on my whims. But let me warn you, when it's on my whims, you often just won't get any more of the thing you enjoyed. So if you did enjoy this, let me know. Because my natural predilection, disposition, that's it. My disposition is to ping off something and do something else at the earliest convenience. Okay, what does this say? No idea. John? He's saying something's not the case and that something should happen. We should do something else. Bring back Tulip? Tulip did my head in after a bit. It was so slow and repetitive. And what did Spiffing say? No guns, let's run. Oh, yeah, well, we're going to have to do. That's a do. That's a clean do. Monitor room. Yeah, we should have gone to the monitor room. I didn't think there'd be threats. That's just to keep us on task, I suppose. Oh, this isn't the way to the monitor room. Or is it? I'm going to pause. No guns, let's run. Yes, I wonder if they're really going to make good on the central premise by ever having a place where it's... The problem is, right, it's only ever like, do this thing or don't do this thing. But don't do this thing. Why would anyone... Unless it's just going to sometimes put in awful choices. Like, it's not do this or do this, pick between the two. It's just do this or just don't. And that's sort of
Lieutenant, behind you, get down!
Thanks, Ewan. And Nightcry. I know about Nightcry, but I don't remember. I can't place it right now. Nightcry. I've definitely heard of it. I'm probably very familiar with it. I can't place it. Hello, Rose. We're playing
You're always getting me out of trouble.
This is a 2001 PlayStation 2 game. It's just QTEs where you make decisions, and it's sci-fi. And it was never released outside of Japan, but the voice acting was all in English. So the characters speak English, but the text is Japanese, and we're doing our best. Oh, is Nightcry the one on the ship? Is Nightcry the ship one where they have Dante from Devil May Cry in as an imported asset? Nightcry could be a vibe.
You saved my life again.
I told you they were here. Why didn't you believe me?
Yeah, I'm aware of
Well,
Nightcry.
they weren't there a little while ago. What are you doing?
Here, Lieutenant. You'd better keep this. I'm finding this whole situation a little difficult to deal with.
Well, the original antagonist from Clock Tower had big scissors, didn't they? Scissor Boy? What's he called? Is it Scissor Boy?
Yuma, it's me. I brought the doctor. Open the door.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in. How was the UK Margaret tonight, SK? Shout out, of course, to SK, the Crusader, one of the only good guys out there in the Twitch ecosystem. One of the few people to really stand up for Keir Starmer, who's trying so hard to help us all. If you don't follow SK, you absolutely should. Grand Strategy Games, YouTube, very good politics YouTuber as well. Great breakdowns on legacy of Keir Starmer. Some breakdowns of the Parliamentary Labour Party and a lot of historical context for some of the shit in the UK. Definitely worth a follow. Someone to have on your radar for people coming in. A little bit of context what we're doing. I'm probably only going to go for a little bit longer, but I am looking at a Japan-only released PlayStation 2 game released in 2001. It was a first-party Sony game, so they were intending on it having a Western release, but it never did. So it's a game where all the voice acting was always in English because they got American actors in to do the voices, but then the text is all in Japanese. And it's sort of like an interactive movie with little decision points, QTE stuff, long before Telltale Games and things like that, or David Cage. It's not very good. I'd say it's wall-to-wall not really been very good, but it's just interesting to see. I'm indulging a little bit of curiosity on obscure game artifacts. And that's where we are. Setting, space, sci-fi. there are space zombies so far. And maybe half of the crew have become completely out of phase with the other and can't see them. Unconfirmed. We're not clear. That's that. That's everything. That's Ewan.
Barrett, it's you!
Mei Li, you're alive. Where are the others? I see. But still, I'm glad you're all right, Mei Li.
The voice, the mouth animations on the voices, I think are very funny.
Really, I'm so happy you're safe. So Captain Misho's alive.
I hate to interrupt, but maybe you'd like to come and take a look at her?
It's incredible. I can't believe she's not wounded.
We have to move Captain Misho someplace where she'll be safe. We have to do it as soon as possible. We never know when they'll attack again.
They? Who do you mean?
You're saying a safe place, but... the biolab. I can also get virus-related data from there. And who knows, they might have already found some measures to deal with it.
No, CIC is better. It held out undamaged even in the fierce battle at Craig Planet. It's the safest place on the entire ship. Besides, I'm sure we can also get data from the biolab there.
Did he say Craig
Planet? No way to
Planet?
make contact. We'll just have to go there and get instructions from the captain.
All right, but how do we get out of here?
There's only one way I can think of. We'll use the pod.
That's a good idea. And if we select the route carefully, we can carry her out. Very well, let's do it. Mei Li, give me a hand here.
Yes, Doctor.
The equipment seems to be functional. What's the Glasgow coma scale reading?
A coma state way below 7.
Prepare an injection of norepinephrine immediately. What's her blood pressure?
90/50. Pulse is 56. Ready with injection.
All right, let's begin.
The animations are real stiff. For like stuff where you don't control things and you watch cutscenes for a long time, the animations are like very stiff. Okay, if we're going to determine if we're interested in this game or seeing any more, I think when that woman comes out of her coma, she's going to deliver a bit of plot. And if that bit of plot is persuasive, if it's nice, if it's texturally crunchy plot update, then we'll consider it. Ira, oh no, it says up here. Her name is Isla Hui Bratton. That's great. Isla Hui Bratton. Hui Braden. Her name is Braden in the Japanese. Hui Broden. I think it's different in the Japanese. I think she's called Hui Broden, not Hui Bratton. Okay, so Isla's a real name. I don't think I've come across Isla before. And she's part of Biorabo. Oh, Biolab. Sorry, Biorab. The Biolab. Ira Boybraten. Yeah, I can't read the rest of it because I can't really read much Japanese. That's her. My son is also named Isla Hui Bratton. She's a researcher. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. She's got a lab coat.
Level 5 block all green. There's no damage to report. Control room status. Voltage
Oh,
has dropped
we're
below the
flipping
critical
away.
level, but it is sufficient to maintain function of all facilities.
Doctor, until the computer in the lab is restored, can I use the computer room in CIC?
CIC computer room?
There's something I want to confirm as soon as
CIC
possible.
computer room?
The simulation of the planet. Is that what you want to analyze?
Yes, I want to look at the data of the 220 we got from the Deep 29 unit at the evolutionary level. It's been bothering me.
Let me guess. You're trying to get your hands on the Listy Prize before the rest of us, Isla?
Oh no, I would never do something like that, Doctor.
Oh, I know you wouldn't, Isla. It's all right. I'll contact CIC and tell them you're coming. Go ahead.
Yes, Doctor. Thank you.
Yes, we passed the Bechdel test. They weren't talking about men. They were talking about a simulation of the planet that she's got on a disc. Her shoes. Look at the summer outfit with the having a lovely, nice meal out shoes, lab coat. This is an outfit. Also, look, she's kind of got a floaty turning circle that I really admire. I think it really sets off the outfit. We're not going to get the lore dump I wanted. Oh god, the camera angles. We're not going to get what I wanted, which was a very clear update on the story and what to expect. Well, I think I've got the measure of the game. I think it's fine, but I think you'll never see it again in your life. I think you'll never see it again in this channel. I've got what I wanted. Didn't want much, and I've got it. Grand floor. Oh, ground floor or area door. This is the door that leads to the area on which you can go to the ground floor. Bold of you to assume we're not going to play it myself. I'm pretty confident. Do you know what, John, actually, if you're doing it principally to learn Japanese, the fact you've got both languages here natively, but then you'd have a better time going on Netflix or something with a VPN, just watching something and putting Japanese subs on. There's a lot of better ways to get this dual language immersion. Do I want to ride it? Let's ride? Yeah, let's ride. Let's ride this. A little bit of hydroponics. I won't say no. Yes, I suppose as we contemplate this woman, the researcher Ilia Huey-Bratton, running endlessly around some hydroponics, once again not really clear on where to go and not remotely invested in the story or its characters, I think it's time to say goodnight to Phase Paradox. We can all admit we had a great time, and that great time can and should end. I think we've had a nice time. I need to fix the democracy thing. I don't know why it's not working. Expect to see another round on that. Thank you for the company. Thank you for indulging me. I do enjoy, and people, you also enjoy. Don't want to sound uncertain or that I'm always that interested in whether or not you care what I'm doing. But you know, one of these days we're going to find the next one. The holy trio of the Mystery of the Druids, Lifeline, and honestly, controversial, but I'm going to put Shadow Memories in there because I do think that was just a great time. Those haven't been beaten, and it's hard when you have a bar set find something that's up there. But I'll find something. This wasn't it, but it was a nice diversion. It was a nice evening. It was a nice time with a great community, great banter. Great life. We lived so nicely that I'll never forget this so long as I live. The Great Wiki Race is coming on Monday. Do let me know if you plan on taking part. Monday evening, the first ever big Wiki Race. All of the information is here. Add articles, even if you're not taking part. More articles, the better. Make them nice and easy. Fun and easy. Way to go. Join the Discord if you are so inclined. And if you are not so inclined, then I urge you, go out, live a wonderful life. And when you can, remember your old pal Sean and his newly bass boosted microphone. Good night. Now show me for fly. Oh, we could just fly. Should we just fly? F for fly. Okay.
Fuck.
I don't think we're flying.
Fuck.
This is not doing anything.
Fuck.
It's supposed to fly.
Fuck.
Try and roll. It's not seamless. It doesn't drop in very well. I feel like I've got to press it early to account for a little lag. Yeah, get Elbrot. Is that landing in the right place in the sentence? That's actually a really natural sentence for me to say. Get Elbrot. Is that working? Is that lining up, or is there a lag? Is it lagging behind? Get Elbrot. Or is it, maybe I should, hang on. I'm gonna tighten it up. I'm gonna